Hey guys, the vibes are not vibing today. I'm so tired. I've worked every day for nearly 3 weeks. Got a week and a half to go. So tired. These aren't really the vibes I wanted to bring to this video. Dead flowers in the back too. Also not the vibes I wanted to bring to this video, but you know what, sometimes you just gotta get on with it, you know? Yeah, is what it is. I could have taken them out, to be fair, but I didn't, and now we're here, so yeah, slay. Anyways, like I said, these aren't the vibes I wanted to bring to today's video. Today's video is my guide to a happy girl summer, because that's what we're having this year, ladies, boys, you know? Whatever, you know, we're having a happy girl summer. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to do this today, if I'm honest. I did lean towards doing a different episode, but I mean to do this episode every week, every time I upload, and I either just don't have the time to plan it, or like today I don't really feel oh my god, I haven't actually started slay. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Unhinged but Healthy. So I did just start recording on the YouTube video, but the podcast didn't start to record. So that's a slay. Again, more vibes I didn't want to bring to today, but I was just explaining on the video how I didn't really want to record this episode today. Not to be a negative Nelly, just I'm not feeling great. I've worked every day for 3 weeks straight, nearly, and yeah, I'm very tired and I'm not feeling very happy girl summer right now. I'm floating through life. I don't really feel anything but tired girl summer. That is what I am on this week, but there we are. And I was saying how I go to record this video and podcast every time I record, but it's just never the right time, and I feel like if I leave it any longer, it's actually not going to be summer anymore, and then I will have to do this episode next year. So yeah, I kind of want to tell you how we're going to do Happy Girl Summer right this second. But anyways, before we get into it, finally, I would be ever so grateful if you could like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and if you are listening, maybe you could follow me, leave me a rating, a review, as long as it's kind. I will leave my socials down below in the box of whatever you're watching or listening on. I have actually started using Instagram stories to kind of document, kind of like a lifestyle page, because I just never know what to post on that, and I don't like posting like, I don't know, like there's only so much you can post about like how to feel better and like this and that, like, and I don't like being in that energy all the time, like, yeah. So I stopped using it then. So right, let's wrap this up. So yeah, you know, it's a lifestyle page. If you give a damn about what I do, then go and follow me on @unhingedbuthealthy on Instagram. It is around my dog's dinner time, so they may start barking. There's no one home currently, but somebody could come home and they will start barking. But yeah, so let's get into it. But anyways, so my guide to a happy girl summer. So happy girl summer. I haven't had one of these in a long time. In a very long time. And this year, finally having a happy girl summer, and it's great. And I'm going to take you through the steps that I took to have this happy girl summer. So the first step I took, and thank the Lord that I got my heart stomped on at the end of last year and not this one, because I remember my like real proper breakup that happened in like April, May, June, around that time of 2022, and my god, was that summer. It was a good summer nonetheless, but yeah, you know how it goes when you're heartbroken. So my first step is to feel all the feels, and obviously you can't control when things are going to happen, when you're going to get these feels, but just feel all the feels. I'm so glad I felt the feels when I did, and I can't lie, I have had some feels come up this week, but I think it's because I am literally so tired, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, so I've had a lot of feels come up this week, and you know, instead of spiraling and letting them control me, I've kind of just let the thoughts pass. I have counteracted those thoughts. I've just kind of observed them and been like, do you know what? It's fine for me to feel this way. And, you know, it's not as strong as it was in the beginning. And it's just like, I may feel this way, but I also deserve better. And sometimes people don't always deserve to know how you feel about them. You know, just my take on it. But yeah, you know, but if I hadn't have felt those feelings when they came up, and I feel things for a while, like I know people say you shouldn't feel things for a long time, but I would say a good 3 or 4 months I was like proper down bad, you know, and then things got better, and now they come in spurts, and I feel like that's just how healing goes. But yeah, don't avoid, like, do you know, people are like, oh, like got my heart broken just before like hot girl summer, like jokes on him, and it's like, yeah, like all well and true, but also don't push those feelings down. Like, it's all well and good pushing things down until they come back up again. So yeah, my first step would be just feel all the feels. Like, if there's anything you need to get out of your system feelings wise, just get it out. And I don't mean go and tell the person, I mean just feel it, just literally just indulge in those feelings for a little bit, so that you're not feeling them later down the line during our happy girl summer, you know. So that is step number 1. Number 2, move your body. And this could be going for a walk, going for a run, this could be going to a gym class, this could be going to the gym, Pilates, reformer Pilates, yoga. What else can you do? You know, it could literally be doing a 10-minute yoga routine in your bedroom on YouTube. I literally do yoga on my bed in the mornings, in my pajamas, 10 minutes. It is funny, it's really hard to balance on your bed. I will tell you that for a fact. But I also don't have a yoga mat, and I also don't have a big room. So, you know, even if I did do yoga on the floor, which I did used to do, I just used to hit my wardrobe all the time. So yeah, move your body. It will release, you know, it will make you feel better. Like, every time, if I really don't want to move my body, I always say to myself, am I going to feel better after? And if I think I will, then I will go and move my body. And even if I think maybe I won't, I will still try. I saw this TikTok before, and this girl said, if I am unsure if I want to go to the gym, I go on the treadmill for 40 minutes. I don't do it for 40 minutes, I do half an hour. Yeah, and she said, I go on the treadmill for 40 minutes, and then by the end of that 40 minutes, you know, like endorphins have been released, like my body's warmed up, like my muscles are warming up, like, you know, I'm in a different mindset, I've been moving. And if at the end of that 40 minutes I still don't want to train, then I won't train, and at least I've still got 40 minutes of movement in, even if it's not the movement I intended. and bonus points if at the end of the 40 minutes you decide, actually, yeah, do you know what, I feel pretty good now, I feel better now, like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna train. Like, you know, I just think stuff like that is so good. Like, it's one thing being disciplined, like you don't want to be disciplined to the point of like, I hate this exercise, you know, I hate exercise, I hate the gym, like it's just punishment. Like, you know, you don't need to be that disciplined. You just, you know, if you've got goals, you just need to be disciplined enough, you know, like it's not the end of the world if you skip a workout. Like, I haven't been training consistently this week. Like, I think maybe not last week, but like the 2 weeks before, I hadn't trained upper body, and like that's completely fine. Like, I don't have any goals with my upper body physique. Like, yes, what's happening? I think one of them's coming here. Yeah. Hey. But yeah, just move your body, it'll make you feel better. Like, I go to a bar class, and the instructor is always like, I hope you feel better than when you came in at the end. And it's like, actually, yeah, I do. Like, thank you so much. Eat well, 80-20 approach. Yeah, you know, just 80% like whole foods, healthy foods, and then the other 20% coming from where you want. Like, obviously that's just fact that's going to make you feel better. Like, you know, food is fuel. Food nourishes your body. Like, that's what you're putting into your body. Like, if you're eating shit all the time, or even 50% of the time, like that's not going to make you feel good. You're not going to be happy. Oh, my dog is crying. Yeah, that's not going to make you happy. Like, the food shit, so it's going to make you feel shit, you know. Like, and I'm not saying you have to eat like a bloody rabbit salads all the time. Like, there's plenty of things that you can eat that are good for you. Like, and I'm not saying that there's good and bad foods, there's not, but you just eat the less nutritious food in moderation. And it's fine to have treats, it's completely fine to have treats. I condone treats, I don't even have to condone treats, it's not for me to say. But yeah, I mean, treat yourself, girl. Even if you want to treat yourself every day, it's fine. If you want to use that 80-20 approach every day, that's great. I do. You know, treat yourself every day. Have cake every day. On the topic of cake, I had the best carrot cake muffin in the world from this cafe in town. Oh my god, it was huge. It was huge. I love carrot cake, and I saw it and I was like, what muffin is that? And she was like, carrot cake. And I was like, I'm gonna have to get one of those, Miss Girl. But yeah, so eat well, 80-20. Food is fuel, it nourishes you. That is where you get your energy from, so make it good energy, you know. Make time for yourself, and this is so important. Don't run yourself ragged. Like, I have spare time today, you know, one of the very few times I have had spare time recently. I am exhausted, and I know that. And yes, I've been to the gym today, but I didn't train how I was supposed to, and that's fine because I'm tired. I did core, and then I did 30 minutes on the treadmill. I had work this morning. Like, I went for a walk just now, an hour's walk, just to get my steps in, nothing too hard. Like, and then I'm literally gonna lay in bed. Like, I have this to do, and I need to prep some food for work tomorrow. Hey, brother. Hey, sir. He doesn't know what he wants. But yeah, like, I have a few things to do, but I also know that, like, if I make plans, or like I try and please anyone else by like going to see them or like working on, like, I know that that's not going to make me feel good. Like, I'm already running on empty, and I'm probably going to be for the next 2 weeks, and that just is what it is, you know. Like, there we are. I didn't think about myself when I took on all the work. But yeah, and like, so yeah, I am saying this to you as somebody who's working every day for a month, but make time for yourself, you know. Like, yes, you want to make time for your family and your friends, and like to do the things you love and the things you need to do, but you can't fill other people's cup when yours is empty. Like, your cup is the priority, is what I'm trying to say here. Like, make time for yourself and be comfortable spending that time by yourself as well, because, you know, I'm sure lots of your friends have boyfriends or girlfriends, and like, you know, or I'm sure that they work and you don't always have the same time off, and you don't want to waste your summer. And this goes for any time of the year. Like, you don't want to waste your time or even your life waiting for other people to do things with you. Like, you should be comfortable doing things by yourself, and those things should fill you up. Like, if you want to go to the beach by yourself and sunbathe by yourself and go and swim in the sea by yourself, oh gosh, what is wrong? Can you hear him? But yeah, anyways, like, you should feel comfortable doing things by yourself. Like, you should enjoy your own company, and the more you enjoy your own company and you don't long for, oh my goodness, what? Why are you crying? Are you hearing this? What is wrong, mister? He really picks the times, you know. But yeah, anyway, like, you can't let life pass you by, and you can't let summer pass you by, especially when you live somewhere in the UK and the weather's like shit for the rest of the year. Like, you can't really let that time pass you by. But also, coming from a girl who was working a month straight, I'm going to tell you to have a work-life balance if you can. And sometimes that is so difficult, and trust me, I know that. But yeah, I mean, if you can make it happen, you know. You want your days to be fulfilling, and you don't want to be living to work, because the way I see it is, and this might be a very privileged point of view, it probably is, you are getting all this money from working so much, but you can't spend it because you work all the time, you know. And I mean, like, you can't spend it on experiences. Like, obviously you can buy clothes and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know, that's just my take. Do things you enjoy. So again, this kind of goes hand in hand with the point that I just made. Like, do things you enjoy. Like, even if that means doing something that you would usually do with your friends alone, just do it. Like, don't feel embarrassed. There's no need to feel embarrassed. Like, anyone that's looking at you and thinking like, oh my god, like, what a loner, like, literally, who cares? Like, they're either a teenager or you wouldn't want to be in their shoes anyway. Like, just do things you enjoy. Like, even if that's literally like painting in your garden, you know, or like, I don't know, what do people do for fun? Making cocktails. I don't know, but yeah, just do things that you enjoy, you know, like, especially when the weather's like this, like, take advantage of it. Free activities. So obviously, like, you can find things that are going on, you know, like, there's things around me that go on for free. If you live in a city, I'm sure there's plenty of things that go on for free. But yeah, it's difficult because I live in such a small place. Like, it's hard to think of actual activities. Like, when I lived in a city, there was so much more to actually do, but because there's nothing here, I actually can't think of anything. But it's like, do you know, if you want to go and play mini golf by yourself, go mini golf, crazy golf by yourself, go and play crazy golf by yourself, you know. Not that there's one near me, but yeah, like, if you want to do that, go do that. Like, if you want to go to the cinema by yourself, go to the cinema by yourself. If you want to go and do a coastal path walk by yourself, go for it. Like, who cares if you pass someone you know and they're like, oh my god, just on our own? Like, literally, who cares? Like, just enjoy yourself, and, you know, find free things to do. Like, go to the beach all day and have a picnic, even if it's by yourself. Like, not that long ago, I went to this place near me to watch the sunset with a meal deal by myself, and it was so fulfilling. It was so nice. Like, I felt so recharged afterwards. Like, it's just nice to be able to do stuff like that by yourself, you know. So don't be afraid to do it. And like, even if the free thing is literally you just drawing, like, sketching, I don't know, I can't do it, but, you know, painting, colouring, like, I know it's not free initially, but like, if you have the things, or just make that initial investment, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive. Solo dates. So yeah, like I just said, but yeah, like go and watch the sunset by yourself, or picnic by yourself. Oh my god, go to the beach by yourself, like go into town by yourself, go clothes shopping by yourself. Like I used to love going to coffee shops by myself, reading when I was younger. Oh my god, he's really, when I'm tired, this is not the one. Willow. Yeah, just solo dates, like anything you want to do, like again, cinema, even if it's making yourself a meal, going to a drive-through by yourself, like eating food in your car, like that's a solo date. Like it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Like journaling, like, you know, set the scene a little bit, light some candles, like have some essential oils, like, you know, just set the scene. Nice evening in your room alone, colouring, journaling, watching your favourite film with some snacks or food that you made, you know? Like it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. And like if you're not comfortable going out in public yet, like just build that up, you know? Set boundaries. And this is such an important one if you want to have a happy, healthy life, not even just summer, like, you know, setting boundaries with the people that take advantage of you, even if that means cutting them out and they don't like it, like even if other people don't like it, like it's uncomfortable at first, it really is. Like I've been there where like I've cut family members off and like other family members haven't been happy about it, and like, you know, they've made me feel uncomfortable and they've made me feel pressured, and then I've had to sort of give like an ultimatum of like either you leave this be or like I won't speak to you either, you know, like you have to respect that and just hope for the best, you know? And like it's not easy, and like coming from somebody who has been a people pleaser and sometimes still is a people pleaser, like it's really not, it's not easy. But you know, I feel like if you don't set boundaries, like even if they're not said with words, like I've spoken about in like one of my previous episodes, that like somebody requested me on Instagram that used to be in my life, and like my boundary there was like not accepting that person. And it doesn't mean that there's any bad blood there or anything like that, like there's not, but it's just a boundary for me. Like I can't have you on social media, and I have told you that with my words and you haven't listened, so now I have to tell you with my actions because you aren't showing up for me in the way I need you to. It doesn't seem as though you are going to. The pattern here is just the same every time, and I'm sick and tired of being like, well, maybe this time it'll be different. Probably won't be, you know? And that's completely fine. I'm at a point where I am completely fine with that, you know? So yeah, like even if people don't listen to you, show them, you know, like setting boundaries, even though at first it's so uncomfortable, once you push through that initial like discomfort, and then people kind of see like, actually, like I think she's serious, like she's not budging, they will kind of just leave you be. And from time to time, like I've had it recently where like family members have like tried to start talking to me again, or like my other family members start bringing like this person up in conversation again, and like I don't want to talk about them, I don't want to talk to them, you know? And it's just like you kind of just have to be like, right, okay, like you don't have to argue about it, you don't have to communicate that boundary again, just dismiss it, you know? I mean, maybe that's not the healthiest way, but that's what I do anyway. But yeah, setting boundaries, difficult at first, push through that discomfort. Yeah, people will start to respect you, girl. Find new things to do. Again, for me, this is a bit of a tough one unless I want to travel. But if you live in a city, you know, when I lived in a city, like there was so many new things that I could just try all the time, and I probably didn't take advantage of that enough. But if you do live somewhere where like you can try new things all the time, or like even online you can probably try new things, like I don't know, ordering like games or again, I don't know, there's not many new things around me, but try new things, you know, even if that means trying new foods, trying new drinks, you know, like spending time with new people, like there's plenty of things that you can do, like start reading, like that's another solo date, you know. Switch up genres. That's one thing I've done this year. Like I've tried to start reading a bit of fiction instead of just reading such serious stuff all the time. But yeah, find new things to do, try new things, you know. It's exciting. Dress however you are comfortable. Summer can be a very difficult time, and as someone who used to carry a bit of extra weight, I know this one. Like, as much as I've always loved summer, summer hasn't always loved me. Like, I used to get, like, the sun just doesn't love me anyway. Heat doesn't love me. Like, I swear my digestive system just, like, goes up in the air. Like, I come up in rashes. I was in Reformer Pilates the other day and I sweat, like, on a normal day, okay? But when it's hot outside or, like, muggy, oh my god, I was dripping just sitting down, and I sweat so much that I could barely use the reformer. I had a rash come up all over my legs. I was honestly so embarrassed, and like luckily, like I'm so comfortable around the instructor. Like I've been going to her, she does the bar classes that I was on about as well earlier. Luckily I've been going to her for over a year now, and like I feel comfortable in her space, but I felt so uncomfortable. I was so embarrassed, and it's not something you should be embarrassed about, but I was just so embarrassed. Like I was literally dripping. Like the girl next to me literally gave me a tissue because I was sweating so much. Like it wasn't a fun experience, and I love Reformer Pilates. But yeah, so that wasn't fun. But yeah, like, you know, I used to get chub rub all the time, like on my legs. That would kill. Like I remember I was in London with my mum when I was younger, and I had to put plasters on my inner thighs because I was in so much pain. Like my legs were literally bleeding because they were rubbing so much. You know, like sometimes like clothes can be uncomfortable. Like when I was bigger, I used to find shorts really uncomfortable, like denim shorts, but I would wear them because like everyone else would wear them and like whatever. And then like you can like try and cover up, but you're too hot then. If you're like me, I get way too hot, and like I can barely wear anything in the summer. That's just how it is. Like I'm not even trying to be like, oh my god, look how little I can wear. Like I literally can barely wear anything in the summer in the day when it's warm and like proper like summer weather. Like I get boiling, and I get boiling quick. But yeah, so like just wear whatever makes you comfortable. Like it doesn't matter what anyone has to say, and I feel like it's kind of a good thing that like oversized things have like come into fashion, and it's not like, not me trying to be a bitch. Like if you like are bigger and like you do want to wear like fitted clothes and you're comfortable like that, that's great, but I'm just saying I wasn't. So like wearing like stuff that I would wear in like winter or like spring in summer really didn't work for me, and it was like really hard. So like, you know, it was nice then. Like obviously at the time it wasn't in, but like it can imagine it would be nice now to kind of just like be able to wear like, you know, linen skirts and trousers and like stuff like that, whereas that wasn't really a thing, and I would just be in jeans all the time or like shorts that would like chafe and like ugh. So yeah, the moral of that really long-winded thing that I just said, just wear whatever makes you comfortable. Don't worry what anyone else has to say. Like don't listen to your insecurities. Like I'm sure you look beautiful whatever you're wearing, you know. That was just my experience, you know. You might not relate to it, but I did at one point. Also, yeah, just being kind to yourself. I feel I've literally put try new things down on this list twice. Be kind to yourself. I feel like I struggle to be kind to myself sometimes. You know, and I'm getting better at it. I really actually am getting better at it, and I'm proud of myself for that. Like I actually posted on my Instagram story earlier, like I've been feeling really like fluffy this week, and I'm not saying I am fluffy. If you don't know what that means, just like a little bit like, you know, when you feel like you're carrying just like extra fat. Like, I understand that, like, you know, your body can't change overnight and this and that, but like, because I've been so tired and so busy, I've just been so hungry, and I'm actually in a calorie deficit right now because I'm trying to lose fat, and I have had serious body dysmorphia. I've had disordered eating. Like, I honestly, like, yeah, I saw a TikTok yesterday that was like, I will never get over the feeling of just being fat. And like, I feel that on a spiritual level, and I wish I didn't, and it's horrible. And it's like, one day I can feel so confident in my body, and the next day I just don't. And I feel like the most horrendous, ugliest thing to walk the planet. And yeah, it's really not a vibe. But yeah, like, I've just been trying to be kinder to my body. Like, I didn't make it to the gym yesterday because I was so wiped out. And I was just like, do you know what, like, that's literally fine, like, that's so completely okay. Like, I went for a walk instead of going to the gym, and yeah, like, it just is what it is, you know. Like, I have a really active job anyway, and it does annoy me when work gets in the way of my training, but like, literally, like, it is what it is. But yeah, where was I going with this? Yeah, like, I just started off counteracting negative thoughts. Like, today when I was in the gym, I was just like, I saw myself in the mirror and I was doing core. Like, no one looks great when they're training their abs anyway, like, unless you're literally like stick. But that was really, shouldn't have done that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like, unless you just have really low body fat. But yeah, I'm not one of those girls. But yeah, so I just like saw myself in the mirror, and whereas usually I would have been like, oh my god, like, I look disgusting, like, I just didn't really think much of it, and I was just like, but then I was just like, do you know what, like, it's literally fine, like, it's so normal. And I feel like social media has made us feel like it's not normal to have like rolls and stuff, like, when we're training. Like, it's so completely normal, and like, even when we're just sitting down, but like, we don't feel like that, and like, that's just really shit, you know. But yeah, like, even with my skin, like, I'm somebody, like, I grew up with like really good skin, like really nice skin, and like, I don't know, you probably can't, you might be able to see it, like, my skin isn't great right now. Like, my face wash is running out, don't get paid till tomorrow, working all day tomorrow, so like, yeah, I haven't been able to like go out and get a new one yet, so I've just kind of like filled it with water. But like, my skin has started to like break out, and like, yeah, so that's something that's like really always really affected me. Like, when I've had a spot, like, I feel like people will think I'm ugly, and like, I really struggled like last year with like hormonal spots like on my jawline, and they were painful, and it's like, I've had a few come up this week now, and like, I don't know if it's because my face wash was running out, I don't know if it's like because I'm run down and I'm tired, like, I don't know what it is. But yeah, and like, I've just been trying to like be kind to myself, like, even though my skin isn't where I want it to be, like, it's normal, it's fine. Like, I've just come off my period, like, it's fine for me to have spots. Like, me having a spot doesn't change who I am as a person, it doesn't change who I am on the inside, it just changes me temporarily on the outside, and it's not even that big of a deal. And anyone who would think any different of me for having a spot, like, it's just really not that deep. And I literally used to just be like, if I was with other people and I had a spot, like, I would literally just kind of be like out of my body and be like, I literally don't want to be here, like, literally just completely dissociate because I had spots. Like, it's just really not that deep. Like, life is so much more than like whether my skin is clear or not, you know. But yeah, just be kind to yourself, like, just accept yourself as you are, and that's completely, you know, it's completely fine if you feel like shit, but don't be mean to yourself, don't beat yourself down about it as well, you know. Don't feel pressured to be outside all the time. Yeah, this is a big one. I feel like I get this like whenever it's sunny, because it's kind of like give and take. Like, in the UK, I don't know, it's kind of like give and take sunshine. Like, you either like have it and then the next day it's like raining. Like, last year we didn't really have a summer. Like, this year we've had a few sunny days, but like, it's been grey. It's quite nice out today, but I'm literally so tired. Like, I've gone for a walk and I'm just like, I literally, like, I've got nothing in me, I've got nothing left, you know, like I have nothing in me. And like I feel like it does take energy, like even sunbathing, like I feel like it kind of it kind of does just take it out of you. And it's just like, yeah, like don't feel pressured to be outside all the time. Like yes, it's nice to make the most of the sun, and it's nice to make the most of like this nice weather. Like you don't have to be outside all the time, you don't have to be spending money all the time, you don't have to be doing something all of the time. Like it is fine to just sometimes be in your bedroom, be in your house, just chilling. Like yeah, like doing something all the time is just going to exhaust you, even if it's not work or gym or, you know, whatever you do. Like, so yeah, don't feel pressured to be outside all the time. My last point, direct your energy to yourself. This is something I really struggle with when I'm tired. Like I feel like I've been quite triggered this week for certain reasons, and it's led me to miss certain people, and like not even miss them, just think like, like that's a shame that that happened that way. And it's, yeah, like I don't know. And yeah, whenever I'm tired, like I always say to myself in the morning, like remember today that you are tired. Like because I always lean towards feeling a bit down when I'm tired, and a bit like antisocial and stuff, which is probably normal, I don't know. But yeah, like I always remind myself in the morning, like whatever you think, just remember that you're tired today. Like don't take your feelings for gospel, you know. It's like after 9 p.m. or on a Sunday, you know, don't take your feelings for gospel. So it's like, yes, it's fine for me to feel this way, but also know that you should take it with a pinch of salt, you know. But yeah, so I find it difficult to give my energy to myself when I'm tired, because I'm there thinking about everything else and everyone else, and you know. And but yeah, you just have to try. And like earlier I felt my thoughts like going towards a person, and I was just like, no, do you know what, like I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, I'm funny, I deserve better, like, you know, like I'm great, like the right person is out there for me, like that person exists, they're gonna find me one day, like life will lead me in the right direction for that person to find me, like, and come into my life. And it's just like, yeah, like just it doesn't even have to be about that, you know. Just even just affirmations to yourself, like giving energy to yourself could be like, you know, like I'm doing this right now, or like spending time by myself and like doing things for myself, you know. Like just give your energy to yourself, whether that be doing your own hobby, you know, whether that be dancing in your room to music, like whatever it is, just give your energy to yourself, and I promise you, like life will reward you for that, you know. But yeah, that is my guide as of now to a happy girl summer. I really hope I didn't miss anything out. But yeah, thank you for joining me, even though the vibes are all over the place. But yeah, it is what it is, and you gotta get stuff done sometimes. But yes, I'm sending you lots of love. That was kind of a fail. Lots of love. But yeah, I mean, it might be a bit late. It is June, nearly July. But yeah, it's nearly Cancer season, the best season of them all. But yeah, lots of love, and I will speak to you soon. Bye, guys.